The White House Correspondents' Dinner is a highlight of Washington, D.C., uniting journalists, politicians, and celebrities for a night of humor, sharp wit, and a celebration of the free press. For decades, it has been a rare occasion where the powerful and the press set aside their differences, sharing laughter and stories under the same glittering lights. The president traditionally attends, delivering a comedic speech that pokes fun at both the media and themselves, and the event raises crucial funds for journalism scholarships, supporting the next generation of reporters. But on April 25, 2026, the tradition was shattered in a way no one could have predicted. The Washington Hilton buzzed with anticipation as President Trump, First Lady Melania Trump, and Vice President J.D. Vance arrived, greeted by a sea of flashing cameras and eager guests. The mood was festive, filled with laughter, clinking glasses, and the hum of conversation, until it wasn't. In an instant, the atmosphere shifted. Instead of laughter, the night turned to chaos and fear as confusion swept through the ballroom. A security breach would interrupt a century-old tradition and dominate headlines across the nation, sending shockwaves through the Capitol. The dinner, meant to bridge the gap between press and politicians, became a scene of crisis, with urgent whispers and frantic phone calls replacing the usual banter. The president's presence, usually a symbol of unity and tradition, now underscored the vulnerability of even the most secure gatherings. Suddenly, the focus shifted from speeches and celebration to survival. As guests ducked for cover and security teams sprang into action, the event, designed to celebrate journalism and the First Amendment, was overtaken by the sound of a gunshot and the swift, decisive response of the Secret Service. The world watched in disbelief as a glamorous evening spiraled into a national emergency, broadcast live on screens everywhere. The safety of the president and all attendees became the only priority, as evacuation procedures unfolded with tense urgency. The dinner's legacy, built over generations, was forever changed in a matter of minutes, leaving behind an empty ballroom and a shaken nation. What was meant to be a night of words and ideas became a test of security, resilience, and resolve for everyone present. The chaos that unfolded would be broadcast worldwide, sparking debates about safety, freedom, and the future of public events. The White House Correspondents' Dinner would never be the same, its future uncertain and its meaning forever altered. The story of that night began with celebration and ended with survival, a stark reminder of how quickly history can change in the heart of the nation's capital. At 8:35 p.m., as guests settled in for what was supposed to be a glamorous evening, the air buzzed with anticipation and laughter. Suddenly, a loud bang echoed from the hotel lobby, shattering the sense of security in an instant. Confusion swept the ballroom. Some thought it was a prank, others froze, fearing the worst. The uncertainty was paralyzing. The truth was far more serious. The sound was a gunshot, fired by a man who had rushed the Secret Service at the entrance, intent on causing chaos. He was heavily armed, carrying a shotgun, a handgun, and several knives, prepared for violence on a terrifying scale. Security immediately recognized the threat and sprang into action, their training kicking in as adrenaline surged. Panic rippled through the crowd. Guests ducked under tables, clutching loved ones, unsure if the danger was inside or out. The festive mood vanished in an instant, replaced by tense silence and urgent commands from security personnel echoing through the hall. Secret Service agents moved with precision, scanning every exit, their focus locked on the president and other dignitaries. The event was abruptly canceled, the celebration cut short by the chilling reality of the threat. An announcement urged guests to remain calm and await instructions, as officials worked to restore order. No one knew the full extent of the threat, and fear spread as rumors circulated among the anxious crowd. The Secret Service's months of planning were put to the test in real time, as they coordinated a response to the unfolding emergency. Their mission was clear and unwavering: protect the president at all costs, no matter the chaos around them. The ballroom became a holding zone, fear and uncertainty palpable in the air as everyone waited for answers. The night's celebration was over. A major security operation had begun, with law enforcement flooding the venue. Outside, the world watched as the story unfolded live on television, the nation gripped by uncertainty. The president's safety, and that of everyone in the room, was now the only concern, as the Secret Service formed a protective shield. The White House Correspondents' Dinner, once a symbol of unity and celebration, had become a national crisis broadcast to millions. The legacy of the event would be forever marked by this night, a stark reminder of how quickly celebration can turn to chaos. The instant the gunshot rang out, the Secret Service sprang into action. Agents formed a protective shield around President Trump and First Lady Melania, moving them swiftly toward a secure exit. Vice President J.D. Vance and other top officials were evacuated simultaneously. The agents' training was evident. Every move was rehearsed, every route pre-planned. Within minutes, the president was in his armored vehicle, racing away from danger. Continuity of government was preserved. The nation's leadership was safe. Inside, agents kept guests calm, preventing panic and ensuring order. Only after the president was secure did the evacuation of the rest of the guests begin. The operation was a testament to the Secret Service's discipline and preparation. The president was safe, the threat contained. The White House became the new command center as the investigation began. Authorities quickly identified the suspect as Cole Thomas Allen, 31, from Torrance, California. His name was released to the public within hours, as law enforcement agencies coordinated their response and began piecing together his background. A Caltech graduate and former tutor, Allen's background surprised investigators. He was known for his academic achievements and had no prior criminal record, making his involvement in such a high-profile incident even more shocking to those who knew him. He was a registered guest at the Hilton, allowing him proximity to the event. Surveillance footage shows Allen moving through the hotel in the days leading up to the attack, blending in with other guests and raising no immediate suspicions. He arrived heavily armed, indicating premeditation. Authorities recovered multiple firearms and ammunition, suggesting that Allen had planned his actions well in advance and came prepared for confrontation. After his arrest, Allen was hospitalized for evaluation and faces federal charges. Medical professionals are assessing his mental state, while prosecutors prepare to bring serious charges against him in federal court. Early reports suggest a political motive. Allen allegedly targeted officials connected to the Trump administration. Investigators are examining his online activity and communications for evidence of extremist views or political grievances. President Trump called him a lone wolf, with no evidence of a larger conspiracy. The administration has urged the public to remain calm as the investigation continues, emphasizing that there is no ongoing threat. The FBI is now combing through Allen's background, searching for clues to his radicalization or mental health struggles. Agents are also looking into his travel history and financial records for any unusual activity. Investigators are piecing together his timeline, interviewing family and friends. They hope to uncover any warning signs or changes in behavior that might explain his actions. Understanding his motive is crucial for preventing future attacks. Security experts are working closely with law enforcement to analyze the case and identify any gaps in current protocols. Allen's profile, a highly educated man with no violent history, adds complexity to the case. His transformation from respected scholar to suspect has left many searching for answers. The investigation is ongoing, with national security implications. Federal agencies are coordinating efforts to ensure all leads are pursued and the public remains safe. The nation waits for answers as the story unfolds, hoping for clarity and reassurance in the wake of this shocking event. The Secret Service's response was swift and heroic. Agents confronted Cole Thomas Allen in the lobby, neutralizing the threat within seconds. One agent was shot at close range, but a bulletproof vest saved his life. The agent was treated and released the same night, a testament to both bravery and preparation. President Trump praised the agent's speed and professionalism in a later press conference. Witnesses described the agents as calm and in control amid chaos. The Secret Service's elite training was on full display. After securing the president, agents and D.C. police swept the hotel for additional threats. Guests were evacuated safely. No one else was harmed. The operation protected everyone, from dignitaries to staff. The night's events underscored the dangers faced by those who protect the nation's leaders. The Secret Service's actions set a new standard for presidential security. That night, President Trump addressed the nation from the White House. He praised the Secret Service's unbelievable response and reassured Americans that he was safe. Trump called the attacker a lone wolf, calming fears of a broader conspiracy. He candidly acknowledged the dangers of his office, referencing past threats. The president criticized the Hilton security, reigniting debate over safer venues for major events. He floated the idea of a secure White House ballroom for future gatherings. Trump's swift public appearance projected strength and stability. His remarks were broadcast live, shaping the national narrative. the press conference reinforced the heroism of the Secret Service. It also sparked a new conversation about how to better protect the presidency. The president's composure helped steady a shaken nation. The aftermath of the crisis was now being managed from the highest level. The attack revived memories of the 1981 Reagan assassination attempt at the same hotel. Critics questioned why the Hilton, with its troubled history, still hosted presidential events. The suspect's status as a hotel guest exposed security gaps. Experts now call for stricter protocols or a new, more secure venue. The White House Correspondents Association faces pressure to rethink tradition for safety. President Trump's proposal for a secure White House ballroom gains new urgency. The balance between accessibility and security is under intense review. The dinner attack is the latest in a series of threats against President Trump. In July 2024, he survived an assassination attempt at a Pennsylvania rally. Later, an armed suspect was apprehended near his Florida golf club. In February 2026, another intruder was shot at Mar-a-Lago. These incidents highlight the constant danger facing the president. The Secret Service has adapted, but the threat landscape is evolving. Protecting the president now requires vigilance at every venue, public, private, or recreational. The Correspondents' dinner attack is another chapter in a troubling pattern. The FBI leads a sweeping investigation into Cole Thomas Allen's actions and motives. Authorities are analyzing evidence, searching properties, and interviewing witnesses. The White House Correspondents Association has postponed, not canceled, the dinner. Future events will see heightened security. The incident has triggered a review of all upcoming presidential events, including state visits. The Secret Service is reassessing protocols, likely leading to stricter screening and fewer public appearances. The goal: prevent a repeat of this breach. Formal charges and more details about Allen's motive are expected soon. The debate over presidential event security intensifies. The Secret Service quietly implements new measures to protect the president. The chaos at the 2026 dinner is a stark warning. Vigilance must never waver.